Very simply, patience is key. And we're trying to reprogram nervous systems, thoughts, subconscious responses in this body, reactions, changing belief systems, perspectives. We spend every day of our lives in our family system learning, because humans are good creatures at learning. And that is a blessing and it's a curse. And when we've learned things that didn't ever serve us, we can bring patience to our process as we learn what it is to put those things down, to let those things go. And that's part of the process. And the other side of that coin is what we're going to pick up to fill in, to replace better beliefs, better coping skills, more effective coping, more useful perspectives, useful thoughts, thoughts that lower us on the continuum from calm, anxiety building to panic, instead of bring us closer to panic. I've never met a dysfunctional family that is good at patience. Modeling it, giving it, having it. No patience is great when dysfunction is high. This was key to me taking care of myself. And very few of us are going to walk into a therapist's office and go, I recognize and realize that I would like to work on patience with myself. This is a big layer and will affect everything that you do with your life, every way of being that you are with yourself, when you give yourself the gift of learning patience. There's a paradox, y'all, and often our logic tries to grab and manage our psychology in ways that aren't very helpful. You know, logic says 1 + 1 is 2. Logic says this feeling's uncomfortable, don't have it. Our psychology is not logical a lot of the time. Sometimes the more that we try not to panic, the more we'll panic. Now, why is this psychologically? Okay, through my lens, the inner child is watching our grown-up self all the time, is on guard. If we're coming from dysfunction, well, hypervigilant. If we're highly sensitive, coming from a family, maybe that didn't have a lot of dysfunction, but maybe wasn't very high in emotional intelligence. We might feel lost and alien and weird and have a lot of self-doubt. The more we try not to panic, the more we may panic is because our inner child is watching us. And if grown-up me is using my mental power, my cognitive abilities to say things that bring me further along towards panic when I'm anxious, my inner child is watching grown-up me, feeling, sensing, thinking, uh-oh, she's in charge. And if she doesn't know, we don't know. I don't know. We don't know. Oh my goodness. And then panic is going to come hard and fast. You know, I grew up in hurricane country along the Gulf Coast. Part of what has struck me about parents parenting their children through that is seeing some really fabulous parenting in terms of even when that parent is maybe looking at their home that's underwater, furniture floating, their whole world sort of turned upside down. Where are we going to live? What's happened to our work? The water's not turned on. It's 1 billion degrees down south when those hurricanes are hitting. No AC. Small babies are hot. Where are we going to get clean water? Talk about a situation. And yet parents will look at their children when they're on it, tired, beaten down, scared, and say for their children, I don't know what we're going to do next, but I know we're going to figure it out. This is figure outable. It's okay. We're safe and we're going to figure this out. When their child's out of earshot, those parents may turn to me. They might cry and bawl and go, I don't know what we're going to do and how am I going to keep my babies from being scared? But they hold it together for those children. They offer that message. They dig deep to find that message. This is your job in taking care of yourself. And just like I might say, if I see a parent starting to panic in front of a child and I'm watching their child watch them, I'm going to go, hey, this isn't the time. Yep, take a deep breath. And I'm going to peel that parent away from that kid and be like, come talk to me. These are emotional boundaries. This is the caretaking that we do. And it's the truth. It's the truth. We're not lying to those kids. Oh, we're going to figure it out. It gets figured out some way, shape, or form. And not without hardship. This is where human resilience builds. These are not bad things. They're hard things. Comment with the word calm to get a link to the full episode. Remember to find Emotional Badass wherever you get your podcasts and subscribe.